A man who moans during sex is an effeminate man, or even a white knight. A driver doesn't talk when driving. It is the car that squeaks and squirts. Leave moaning and screaming to woman. Conquer and dominate her. Yeah, we're cooked, bro. This overly masculine facade people put on for the internet is fucking hilarious. They're quite literally displaying their insecurities for the world to see. And I mean, this tweet didn't surprise me much due to the fact motherfuckers would break off a banana before eating the shit. Like, they would do anything to not be recorded and be caught with the shit in the back of their mouth. And to be honest, if the first thing you think about is sucking dick when you eating a banana, there might be something we don't know about you, bro. Like, let's huddle up for a second. The actual definition of homosexuality is the quality or characteristic of being sexually or romantically attracted to people of one's own sex. And by definition, this is dead ass like ass backwards, bro. Like, it seems men were hardwired to try and be more manly, and this apparently also leads to not washing your ass in the shower. Like, I guess you need that type of must and aroma to you at all times, or else you're a soy boy. And we all know someone with this type of thinking. Like, it reminds me of a guy I knew back in middle school. This motherfucker had literal talons on his hands. He was musty. Like, no, actually, he smelled fucking terrible. And to top it off, he didn't even clean his nails. This was a group discussion, so the question gets brought up, and apparently it's gay to touch your ass in the shower. And what's crazy is every single male scrubs their cock, but not every male scrubs their ass. Now, if we're using their logic here, I would say touching the dick is more gay than touching the ass, bro. I'm just keeping it real. Therefore, they're gay. Jokes aside though, is this problem holding us back or like pushing us forward? I mean, really ask yourself, are you scared to talk about things or seem away because it makes you vulnerable? Or do you think vulnerability isn't a part of masculinity? Another example of this having detrimental effects is not living your life fully. I mean, like, for an example, when you're so focused on if I eat a hot dog, motherfuckers gonna record me and clown me. When in reality, you like stuffing hot dogs down your throat before it became taboo. You're cooked. Are you trying to be quote unquote more masculine? Or are you just insecure? Like, yeah, you can make the argument, I don't want to be perceived as something I'm not. But even then, bro, you're not obligated to prove to anyone you straight. Like, imagine walking up to a nigga and being like, yo, prove you're not gay right now. Like, we already go through enough bullshit as men. Like, as grown-ass men, apparently we shouldn't even wear glasses because it's gay, or crave crab legs because apparently you like men if you do. But shit, I'm allergic anyway, so... Even crying at your own wedding. Now, I'm pretty sure this one is a joke, but it's like they want us to hit the oil rig again, bro. And it's sad because a lot of the time we're called sassy for showing off quote unquote feminine traits, which in hindsight, these traits aren't even feminine. Calling someone sassy as an insult reminds me of something else used as an insult. Nah, not that, bro. The F slur. You see, sassy is used like synonymously with a lot of words. For an example, here's a conversation me and a girl had. Bro's beautiful. Thank you. Mwah. Oh, you sassy, aren't you? No. Oh my god, yeah! Now, I'm not taking this serious at all, but like, what the fuck is the correlation, bro? And me showing this brings up the new topic of the word sassy being synonymous with gay, i.e., what does this even mean, bro? Like, these are the worst types of people. I was born in the wrong generation, motherfuckers. Bro, do you know what was happening back then? Some of y'all thinking this shit was all glitters and rainbows. Like, the men back then were terrible people. But shit, they weren't sassy, though. And also, by your profile picture, you look black. Do you know what was happening to black people back then, bro? And there's literally thousands and thousands of tweets of just homophobia on top of homophobia. Calling a man gay as an insult is quite literally insane when you quote-unquote support gay people. And the need to overly complicate simple tasks is crazy. Like, I mean, the main argument for these gender roles and what's masculine and feminine was that men were the primary hunters and women were the berry gatherers, and this somehow morphed into whatever the hell there is today. You know, this is quite literally factually inaccurate. I mean, women hunted in almost 80% of societies, and even then, we're not in some type of caveman society that needs these gender roles to be pushed so heavily, but we still do it for some reason. And why is that? Maybe it's propaganda, maybe it's generational trauma. And I also always wonder how cavemen and Neanderthals would act if they were in modern times. If you also wonder this, watch this video.